Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geoguessr. We are doing the unique areas of the world. It's a map by Vojife. I don't know what to expect. The fact that we have these mountains and what appears to be prayer flags or something like prayer flags makes me want to guess two places: the Andes Mountains in South America, or the Himalayas in Nepal. Now, there is no official coverage in Nepal. I'm almost positive about that, which means it would have to be not Google. Although Mount Everest, I could see Google sending people to Mount Everest. We also have traditional garb, traditional dress type feel. Feels to me a little bit of a South American influence. Could be completely wrong about that, but I'm thinking potentially in Chile or Peru, perhaps by Machu Picchu. That right there. Probably not actually South American. Can we get any other real information off of this? If not, I'm gonna be going with Nepal. Over by the Himalayas. We got something called the Bedroom. We got the Everest Lodge. Yeah, no. We are in fact in the Himalayas. Now, the unique areas of the world. I don't know what to expect. I think Mount Everest. Yeah, Mount Everest is over here. So we're over by the Kamujang 8, which is kind of over here. Here's the thing. Mountains are not unique to one part of the world. The only thing that's really unique about this place, I'm thinking, is that it's the tallest mountain in the world. Now, if we return to start, we kind of just have this feel to it, right? So this is an agricultural setup. They're lifted platforms where they grow different types of food. That's your typical built into a mountainside style of agriculture. Again, not going to be unique to this area. So, could it be some of these temples? Could it be a shop? I'm not sure what the unique aspect of this is going to be. If I would have seen these, I would have known right away this is Nepal. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of these temples, I believe, has that the Bigfoot scalp in it. That's one of these. We know we're in this general area. I don't think we can find out exactly where we are. We got that from the sun right here, by the way. And we end up being 5.4 miles away. We were a lot further south in a place called Pamboke, at the Pamboke Monastery, which, if I'm not going crazy, has the scalp of a Yeti. Might not be the Pamboke one. It might be somewhere else like the Chukong or the Digboke. But in this general area, it would have been interesting if they would have placed us in that monastery, but I don't believe pictures are allowed inside, so it kind of makes sense that we didn't actually get to go inside. Alright, Greenland, right off the bat. This is your typical Greenland, Iceland feel. There's a lot of mountains, a lot of hills. I guess we could be in like northern part of Canada. But this is your typical, what I would, maybe I'm completely wrong here, but when I think of like Greenland and Iceland, like this is the kind of style of building and style of community that I think of. Also not gonna just discredit it fully. Could be Antarctica, but there's a lot of people here, so I'm not even gonna consider that. Ujapa Aquala. Where's the sun? Is the sun south of us? Kind of hard to tell with all the clouds, but I think the sun's somewhere in this general area. Let's just keep looking. I'm sure we'll be able to find a flag. Telepost Center could be, let's see, Fast Law. Ooh, the language is what's throwing me off. If we could find a flag on a boat, that would be wonderful. Not seeing anything from this distance. We're going to move a little bit closer, though. Don't worry. We're going to do the best we can. Tony Stark, R.I.P. Spoilers, sorry. Let's Let's see. Summon bigger, and then professional lit. This is what's interesting. Not exactly recognizing the language. Let's return to start. It looks like there's a church. Is that a church? Is that a steeple? Yes. It looks like we're kind of limited to where we can and can't travel. Again, a Google image, so that's, I guess, where it's interesting. It looks like we're on a quad. Is this a flag coming up? It looks like it's a flag, but it's just white. So that's not a country flag. This has got to be like a stupid flag for no fucking reason. Do we go with Finland? We do have snowy mountains, so we could kind of forget about Iceland. Maybe the Faroe Islands, but doesn't really feel like Faroe Islands. I'm thinking Greenland, I really am. And I don't have any justification for it. I really don't. I don't have any. Where do we go? We're facing north, and there's land to our north. There's also water and everything to our south as well. The fact that we are not fully covered in snow is what's kind of tripping me up. Although you don't have to be fully covered in snow to be Greenland. No flags and no real good language. Ends up being Greenland at a place called Tasiilaq. And here's the Stark. So not bad overall. Kind of makes sense why there was a lot of water around us. I figured it was just going to be further south. Whenever it comes to Greenland, I usually end up guessing south because I figure that's where probably most of the population is. But 418 miles isn't terrible. At least we got the country right. Looks like we're going to be on the left-hand side of the road because that's where the sign is. Kind of has this red ground feel, and I think this is just the style. 12 tons load limit. School zone. Left-hand side of the road kind of has the Savannah-esque feel to it. We could be South Africa. We could be Australia. And I've never been great at that game. We're gonna do our best though. We're gonna try real hard. Let's see. That's a speed limit 50 kilometers. A give way, which is just a typical yield sign. All of these are blurred out, which doesn't really make too much sense. Lockyer Street, not exactly what I wanted to see. I was hoping for something that would really give us a good idea. We have the protective equipment, rent defense. Can we get anything else from any of these people? Prepare, act, and survive. Maybe Australia. I don't think New Zealand. New Zealand does have everything, but like, come on. Shire office. No, this has got, yeah, Shire. The only thing I think of with the Shire is J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, and that took place in New Zealand. We also have Tudja, Perth. Okay, no, that's Australia. Alright, so Perth is going to be south of us, which is, I believe, over here. So then, where's Tudja? I have no fucking idea. We're going to look for it. We're going to give it a quick little once-over. Why the fuck not? Spend the time. And Perth is 130, I'm guessing, kilometers. And Tudja is 48, unless they're doing something else. That's pretty stupid. But let's look. So we know Perth is down here. We know we're going to be about 130 kilometers from Perth. And we know it's south of us because that's south, according to the compass. The compass could be wrong, but it says it's south. So now we need to look for Tudje, which is over here. And that's 48 kilometers. So I'm thinking we're probably going to be a little bit over here. Right? Because then we're going kind of southish. Fuck. We might be up here, actually. Is there any weird roads there are? Maybe we're like over here. The Tudja Scenic Drive. Let's just get closer to Tudja, right? Even though it's going to be like 40 kilometers or something, at least we're guessing by the name. Please. And we end up being... So we were guessing over here, off of 95, and it end up being in a place called Gumaling. Now, here's my question. What's been so unique about these areas? I don't know what they are. I thought we were going to be a lot more. This is Venice. It's the only city in the world that has the water channels. The city of Venice is essentially underwater. So we know Everest. They're probably going to put Everest there because it's the largest mountain in the world. Venice is here because it's the water under the city that's being swallowed by water. It would be great if we could actually find some street names and try to pinpoint this location. But the other two, what have the other two areas been? I really don't know. And it looks like we're not going to be able to really manage to get out of here unless we go this way, which looks like it actually has a street sign. We are at the blurry sign. The Ponte di la Agnella? Okay, well, there's a bunch of Pontes everywhere. Oh, this is a bridge. Okay, so it's a bridge. The Ponte DL. Just look for the DL, right? That's all we gotta find. Here's a D. God damn it. It's probably gonna be one of these smaller ones, too. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of these smaller ones. Alright. Just gotta find it. That's all it is. Just gotta find it. I'm trying to just zone around. That way we can work our way in. And then we'll be able to discredit some certain locations. And that's definitely gonna help us. Not right now, it's not. I'm just looking for any of these. I mean, it could be one of these small ones, and that's going to be what sucks, because we're not going to have the time to look at every single one. Now, I'm thinking it's probably going to be mainland, right? Maybe one of these small little ones right off to the side. The only issue is we're not going to get names from every one of them, especially not from a distance. That's what sucks. Now, we are facing north, but that doesn't necessarily help us. Can we get on the bridge? We can. The Calle di Cabonvincica? No idea. We could all. I mean, we have two things we could look for. The issue is we're probably not gonna be able to find either of them. I don't know too much about Venice. I don't know too much about what's actually considered Venice. Is this considered Venice out here? I'm sure there's plenty of little water channels and ways. We're not going to get a perfect score. We're going to get a decent score. We're going to get a decent score because we're kind of guessing in the middle of Venice. But we know we're not in the Grand Canal. Let's guess a small little bridge and just hope for fucking luck at this point. The Terra Casa. The Di Fry. The Fundamental Fry. Come on, nothing. I wish they had the rivers actually labeled, because there's a lot of different little channels. The Ponte Canal. Let's go right here. The Di Amai. I don't know why. We're just going to go with it. Ends up being complete opposite side. We originally guessed down here. We would have actually gotten more points had we kept our guess where it was. The charming open space du Torri. Now, I'm thinking the unique part about this is the city of Venice itself. Not anything about the location. Alright, right off the bat, first instincts tell me we're going to be in Switzerland. Just the feel. I guess we could be in more of a Nordic area, but with the mountain ranges and the lack of snow and these kind of like ski resort feel, kind of feels to me like Switzerland. Now, I believe most of Switzerland is in fact covered. I don't believe it is completely covered. I thought that was going to be the Swiss flag right there. Sadly, it's not. Can we get... Nope. There were some words back here on a sign that I wish we can get a better image of. But it doesn't look like we can. They kind of look like runes. It's really tough to tell. That's kind of shitty. Can we go down that way? We can't. So we're just going to have to pretend that we didn't see it, because it's not going to help us. And if we get too stuck on it, it's probably going to make us lose. Definitely an interesting place. Now, I'm thinking the uniqueness is probably the rolling hills and the valleys. Kind of looks cool. I would probably love to live here. but I don't know what the uniqueness is about some of these locations. And maybe I'm just so fucking blind that I'm just missing what it's supposed to be. Now, those red flags, we're not getting too much off them. Let's return to start. Can we go anywhere else? Not really. There is license plates, but we're not going to be able to get any information off of them. They're too blurred. That is interesting, though. Is that a CH? I think it's a CH, which I believe is, in fact, Switzerland. So where do we go? And wow, I just completely fucked that up. Where do we go in Switzerland? No idea. No idea. We could try and look. We got mountains to the south of us, but I believe most of Switzerland's actually covered in mountains. Oh, there's actually another place we can go. Bon Acoli Hotel Restaurant. Maybe that's what's unique about this place, is the restaurant. Is that a giant fucking squirrel? That's a giant fucking squirrel. Or is that a badger? It could be a badger. Maybe that's what's unique about this location. Come on, guys. You gotta help me out, at least. This is probably actually what we want. That's in French. I don't think we're in France. I really don't. We could be close to the border of France, though. Because of the CH. I mean, I guess. Oh, is that a leaf? Fuck. Damn it. I'm guessing if everything's like 50 minutes from the French, well, from not the France border, but maybe we're over here. Oh, we're out of time. Ends up being a little bit further south, so it actually was on the border of France. We were in Switzerland. I like it. The National Park of Gruyere Pars du Anhart, and this looks like it's a ski slope. So what about this? The Residences Bon Accueil, Charlotte Montfleury, and B&B Shakespeare Chateau. But that's a bed and breakfast, so they can name it whatever the fuck they want. So what in here was actually unique? That's I guess my question. Obviously, we knew the Nepal location. We knew the Venice location. That was just by seeing it, and I guess that's what happens with unique locations. We were able to get every country correct. So maybe that tells us something about this map. But at the same time, we didn't win. We're going to look at the full results. The Greenland one could have been worse. I want to see just how bad we did. That Switzerland location wasn't bad. But let's check out the full results. In first place is Martin, followed by Philion with not too much of a gap, only about 40 points or so. Tapper's T about 1,500 points behind, and then I'm only about 300 points away from Tapper's, and it looks like it was Greenland that really decided this. Cost Jonathan, also Greenland looks like, and then Core 8 Alex also going for the troll again with the furthest points you possibly could. I like it, man. 40 points. If you ever make it to 0, I'll give you a round of applause. I swear. I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to make it there one day. But not terrible. Not terrible one bit. Let's just remove that just to see. Look at that spread. The biggest spread was in fact in Greenland. So just goes to show how bad some of these Greenland locations actually are. But that is all we have for the day. I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for yet another episode. Just again, another friendly reminder. Thursday is actually when I'm going, so we're going to record an episode nice and early on Thursday. And then Friday, there will not be a Geoguessr episode. But if you join the Discord, I'll probably post a video or two, maybe a few pictures, just to show you guys what you guys are missing out on. But until then, I do look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.